In the past few weeks, you might have lost, but now is no time to mourn. Now is no time at all. Grand Rising. It's a brand new day, and it's a brand new timeline. Over the past few weeks, times have been rough. You might have lost, but now everything is being restored tenfold. When we analyze the Schumann Resonance, we could see these timeline jumps, and God restores the original timeline and puts you right back on. We're on like timeline wars right now. This is the this is the Infinity War. And this is all playing out right before our very eyes. You could see it in the Schumann Resonance. We had a 7-hour blackout followed by a power 55 spike and then 2 more short blackouts. The volatility shows us a massive shift in the timeline. And if you're feeling this right now, if your heart is racing right now, I think we're getting another heart chakra activation coming in right now. The energies are intense, but it's not a time to dwell on the past. We're on the new timeline now, and it's full speed ahead to our future. And we're going to be breaking down the energy that we're in right now, the symptoms you might be having, certain ascension symptoms right now. This is a very powerful message, and we're going to get it out to all the people. So before we get started, I'm very grateful for all the support. Please take a moment to kindly click the like button. Could you do that right now? Click the subscribe button and click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. You'll get all the notifications. If you think you're subscribed, double check you're still subscribed. It's a crazy time period. If you like this type of work and community, we host live Zoom meetings on Patreon. This week, it's not going to be tonight since there's a holiday. We're going to do that tomorrow. The link is in the description for Patreon. And if you'd like to support the channel and the work, there's a link at the pinned comment. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. A lot of people are witnessing a change in their diet, a change in their palate. With the new vibration, you're going to have to consume foods that match your new vibrational frequency. We are on this new timeline, and we are embodying our new identity. You know, Michael, I'm actually feeling a little exhausted today, but it was also because I couldn't fall asleep last night. So if you are feeling, in the past 24 hours, very weird swings in the energy. You're wired, you're wide awake when you're supposed to be going to bed. If this is describing what you're feeling, please share in the comments and in the chat because others are feeling this. It is a tremendous volatility that we could see. So as we go through the 7-hour blackout, we are in the void of creation with no time at all. The timeline, the path that you're on is being reset. Everything that, maybe went the wrong way is now going the right way. We're turning this vehicle around. Settle down, I will turn this vehicle around. We're going to turn this vehicle around right now. Energy is intense and it's on the way. Even yesterday, I had to keep moving, which is, some days you feel like you need to rest. I had to keep moving. Rode my bike for like 15 miles yesterday. Isn't that great? We're getting back in shape right now. You might be called to get back in shape. We're beaten down by the matrix. We're beaten down by people, things, and situations in our everyday life. And now it's time for each and every one of us to get up and get moving and get things out of our everyday life and move forward. That's what we have to stay focused on. We can't dwell on the past. Now is not a time to mourn. Now is no time at all. We're shifting. And there is no time. Did you know linear time is fake? Linear time is fake. We're headed to a new world on a new timeline. We're actually hitting the fifth dimension. You could hit the 555 in the chat right now if you're ready for the fifth dimension. We don't need to mourn our losses. Everything is being restored. And this is what you might be experiencing right now. It's very powerful. And you might be feeling the heart chakra activation. All of a sudden you've been sleeping, and then all of a sudden you're more sensitive to things. Your heart is pounding out of your chest right now. You feel alive again. You feel like you're back, baby. A correction has been made. Corrections happen. Recently we had our beautiful Mandela Effect podcast. If you missed the Friday Night Live, you should check out that video. If you're witnessing Mandela effects in your everyday life, if things are disappearing and then reappearing, they're leaving your life, they're coming back, what's going on in the world? A correction has been made. We could see it in the Schumann Resonance. A correction has been made. And now we're moving on up. We're moving on up. I appreciate that, Sam. We're moving back on. All will be restored tenfold. All will be restored tenfold. It actually seems in the past couple of days, maybe you've experienced some kind of bash. I actually bashed my leg very hard yesterday. I was bleeding. Maybe you experienced this. I was actually talking to a friend. He went through a bash as well. Sometimes it's telling us, it's shaking us up. These are the signs of the universe. It reminded me back when I was a kid and you scrape your leg, you hurt your leg. That maybe is what you're experiencing. You're getting called to go back to the mindset when you were a kid. When you were a child, that was the answer. It's really important right now. Please focus on the message. It's really important to get in tune with the inner child. They want you to grow up. They want you to get into the matrix. And you are free. And they're trying to pull you back down into the matrix. But you're a free man. You're a free woman. We are free and sovereign. You could write it in the chat. Free and sovereign. Yvette Brazalga. Thank you so much, Yvette. I really appreciate that. Love you, Yvette. Thank you. You can feel the vibration shift. Things that resonated no longer resonate any longer. And things are getting tighter and tighter and more, you're becoming more sensitive to these things. A lot of people might be in denial of the shift, the great shift, the event that the world is going. Did you know we're going through a once in an ever event? It's like I've said, you can't say once in a lifetime, once in a it's once ever. This has never happened before. And some people are so desperate to go back into the matrix, to put their shackles back on. It's time to take the shackles off. You're free, my child. You're free. Realize that you're free. You know, you'll come across a lot of dissonant frequencies. Those that will try to pull you back down into the matrix, put those shackles back on. Remember, the crowd is the matrix. Remember that movie? And they could activate in any form. A lot of you are being called to be isolated at this time. It's very potent. It's very intense. Because right now we're going through another timeline shift. You're going to see it play out on this channel. You're going to see it play out with our community. And we're taking our family to new heights. We're going to new heights right now. And you'll be surprised how the distractions try to throw you off your path. Remember that you are simply a vibrational frequency. And you have to keep an open mind. Be awake and aware to what is driving your vibrational frequency. Is it happiness or is it fear, guilt, and shame? Let us know in the chat. If you're new to the channel, you need to be with a sense of urgency. No, it's true. We actually did a full video on it on our Patreon. With a sense of urgency, you should become familiar with the Hawkins scale of consciousness. There's a video on the channel page. The Hawkins scale of consciousness is the #1 thing that I use to navigate this time period. You know, you think, oh, this is a good thing, this is a good person, you see this thingy on TV, it's not even real, and you think they're so great and so grand, right? Disguised as a being of light, if you will. And then you have to pay attention to the words, you have to pay attention to the energy, the frequency. Are you sitting there? Is your solar plexus shot? Are you sitting there with nerves in your stomach? Are you remember, they take up free rent in your head. That's why it's really important to cleanse and clean these things from the body. Everyone's going through a journey right now. We're actually in a very chaotic time. And remember dimensional bleeding. Again, if you're new to the channel and the community, check out the channel page, Dimensional Bleeding. Other people's reality can bleed into yours. You have to be aware of this right now. Other people's frequency, the surroundings could bleed into yours. There's everything that could affect you. Yeah, you don't want to make them live rent-free in your head. It's time to wake up. We have to clean our thoughts. We have to clean our energy field, our auric field. Jump in the salt water, it'll cleanse you. We're going to have to do that today. You know, it's really crazy right now. I give you the updates, what's going on there out in the matrix. If you're not familiar, I'm a beach man. I love to go to the beach. I've been doing it for years. This is actually a holiday weekend. It's the unofficial start of the summer. And it's very scary. It's very eerie. You know, I passed by a beach that I've been going to for years. It's one of the main beaches in the area. The beach is desolate. The parking lot for the grand opening of the unofficial start of the summer, there was always so many people. They were going out in the light of Christ. So many people were outside in the sun. And now I passed by this beach and there was nobody there. It's actually eerie. This was always a weekend where so many people would come out. They would be rushing. It's finally time. It's finally time to get out in the light. And nobody's out in the light. Where is everyone? Does anyone know where they are? I have questions too. Does anyone know where the people are? Is anyone awake to what's going on in the world? Justin, where is everyone, Justin? Justin, there was a big parking lot there and it was filled. Everyone was going to the beach. The music, it's like it's dead. There's no one there at the beach, just a few people. Where did everyone go? Kim, where is everyone? Where you're seeing in the life right now, everyone is disappearing. It's like we're going through a timeline shift after timeline shift. Where is everyone? Are they making it through this portal? When I sit there, and I'm just being real with everyone, when I look at the beach, this is a holiday weekend. Julie Tucker, I do agree. I do like it this way. I don't like the crowds, but there is a little eerie feeling about this, Julie. In the place where I am in my life now, I actually try to go to places on the beach where there are much less people. But just passing by this, it's very sad. It's very sad to see there's no one out in the light, in the sun. Where is everyone? Everyone was having a good, the beach was packed. There was so many people on the beach. It's like there's nobody left. I couldn't believe what I saw. Just empty space. It was packed. The parking lot there was a line of cars trying to get in the parking lot in the past. Year after year, the past 3 years, it got less and less and less. Abba Hark writes, this is the harvest. Where is everyone? You could write it. It's a question. Where is everyone? You could write it in the chat. Where is everyone? Are people disappearing from your life? Where do they go? This is an extraction event. It's happening right. Where did all the people go? This was, and to me, again, this is, I'm sharing a part of my life. Maybe you don't like the beach. You don't really go every year. But year after, it's similar to the Mandela effect, which I shared the other day. Please, if you missed my full podcast on the Mandela effect, go to the channel page and check it out. When you see something over and over and over again, you have it in the pineal gland, right? You see what's going on. You have it documented inside. And then all of a sudden you see a massive shift and everyone's gone. Where did they go? Yeah, Julie, the past few years, it's getting more and more empty. It was such a good time. That's why it's really sad. It's really sad to really reflect on what happened to the world. I was sharing a story with my parents last night. We were having dinner. It's sad what has happened to the world. Lou Vegas knows what's going on. It's good to see you, Lou. Virginia Hiker, thank you so much, Virginia. I appreciate that very much. Fist bump to you, brother. It's very scary. It's almost eerie. A parking lot that was filled to the brim this weekend with thousands of cars was maybe only 20% full, 20%. Something strange is happening, and we could see something happening in the Schumann resonance. Just like me, some of you want to have some tangible evidence. Well, the Schumann resonance is the frequency of the world. And we could see a triple blackout, a 7-hour, a spike, 55 spike. It's a crazy volatility. Crazy volatility in the energy. You might see this right now. You're going up and down the roller coaster, but now we've shifted. There is no time at all. We're shifting to a new timeline. Everything is being restored. You look at your life, say, oh, how did this happen? How did I get here? Things are shifting right now. Could be a different area. I'm reading the chat. Was there an earthquake last night? I really didn't get much sleep last night, so I woke up kind of groggy. I didn't check the earthquake reports, but a lot of earthquakes are happening around the world. It's a biblical time. Grand Rising, everyone's stumbling in the chat. If you've just stumbled in the chat, I'm very grateful. Please put a like on this video. We're an authentic community. The channel is getting out because of the people. If everyone could kindly just hit that like button right now, it's a great support for the channel. We're shifting to a new timeline, and you could feel it right now. You almost feel like you could explode if you're not moving forward. We all need to move forward because this is a special year. It's the 7 year. It's the year of the rewards. And the reward, it might not feel like the rewards are coming in, but you might have taken hits in the past couple of weeks. You've taken some hits. You're reevaluating your life. You said, how did I get in this position? And now all will be restored tenfold. You could write it in the comments. All will be restored tenfold. And that's what we're focused on right now. It's been a bumpy ride, but now we're ready to go. So everyone, please smash that like button. Hit the 777 and focus. We're all focusing our energy. All will be restored tenfold. Tenfold. Julie Gardner, beautiful comment. The rubber band can't be pulled indefinitely. It must pop. When I think about that, you could think about your life. You think about the trials and tribulations, and God is trying to warn you, and you have to really focus on self-care. Where is the stress coming from? The rubber band cannot be stretched indefinitely. It eventually will pop. It's a great comment. And we all have to start focusing on ourselves. We have to start focusing on our mental health because that's our vibrational frequency. And we have to become a vibrational match to the reality that we want to experience. And if we're down, if we're stressed out, if we're aggravated, we're no longer a vibrational match. And that's actually how these things start coming in. Again, we're looking at the Schumann resonance, which is a frequency. So you have a frequency as well. And all biological systems are connected to this frequency. You're influenced by the frequency. It's time to shake things up again. It's happening right now. Love you, Janet. It's time to shake things up again. Jill writes, the pendulum must return. The hermetic principle of rhythm. It can only go so far. Now it must return. Sometimes we lose our way. Sometimes we have losses. But it's no time to mourn. Now is no time at all. Now is no time at all. Now, you could fix everything. Yeah. You could fix it all. And all you need is the inexhaustible belief in yourself. That's all you need. There is no time. A correction has been made. And now it's time to visit those higher timelines. Now it's time to visit those higher timelines because all is being restored. And you could actually feel it right now. Even as I'm making this message right now, my heart is like pounding right now. Is anyone getting the heart chakra activation right now? We are live on the air. We're sharing ascension symptoms, right? Everything's like brum, 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 right? Something, you feel it brewing. You feel it. Your heart is pounding. Loki Lorax writes, heart chakra is on fire. Maria writes, yes. Scott, yes. Look, the hearts are popping out right now. Yeah, get us a yes in the chat right now if your heart chakra is going off. Deanna's got the flaming heart. AV123's got the flaming heart. That's why we do this together as a community. Please show up every single day. We have the energy updates for you. We have what you need. You're literally feeling the activation. We're doing this all collectively. You might be sitting at home. You say, well, oh, why am I feeling this? Oh, I'm feeling it right now. Because there's a heart chakra activation that's whoosh, washing over all of us right now. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it right now. Yeah. Brian Smullen writes, beating out of my chest. Absolutely. That's why we have the community here. You feel it. You feel the joy. You could feel the freedom. You could feel the freedom of the matrix. And that's, once you've tasted the freedom of the matrix, you could never go back. You know, I had a friend, say, would you ever go back? Nah. Once you have the freedom, you can never go back. You can never go back. Christina writes, true story. Like a freight train, right? A freight train is coming in. Hopefully it doesn't get derailed. Please put a like on the video if you're having a good time. I love each and every one of you. It is a time to reflect, to recalibrate, and to get your frequency on the right path. That's what our channel is here to do, to get you back on the right path. We're getting back on the right path because you are infinite. They can never derail you, dear. No, they can never derail you. Nothing can come in your way. You just keep going. Yeah. It's the way to go. A lot of people know what's going on in the chat right now. But you could tangibly feel it, and especially so, you could feel the heart chakra. Think about, how did you sleep last night? Are you starting to see things become brighter? Did you figure things out? So much change happened yesterday. We went through this blackout, and then yesterday I saw so much change. And everything is starting to fall into place. It's divine timing. You could write it in the comments. It's divine timing. All of a sudden, things are starting to fall into place. You might have been saying, how is this going to work out now? I don't understand how this is all going to work out. And then all of a sudden, they start falling into place. And then things start, now it starts making sense now. And maybe we had to go through these trials and tribulations so that we could go up tenfold. Can you imagine that? Yeah, there's a new earth being birthed, and we're going through the birthing pains right now. We're ready for a beautiful new reality. Yeah, Chris, right? Only God knows. You think you know? This is the way we're. No, God knows. But again, you might be put in a situation because you have to feel that situation so that you can have respect, so that you can appreciate. You're put in a situation so that you have a brand new appreciation. Gratitude will change everything. Gratitude will change everything. You know, I can even reflect on the things that I complained about years ago. And now I actually have gratitude for those things. Perception is your reality. So that's why we have to have first-hand experience. Because the truth cannot be told, it can only be realized. You have to realize, you say, oh, why is this happening? Why am I put in this? Because you have to experience it for yourself. Yeah, don't see it on TV. I saw it on TV. No, the TV's not going to help you. TV's not going to help you out. There's no way out. The only way out, dear one, is within. There is no time at all. So you might as well just sit with it. You ain't going anywhere. Sit with it. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. It's one of my tremendous world famous phrases. Just let it marinate. It is true, right? It's true. Jill Warsaw, 1111, thank you so much for the support. It's JFK's born day, a godly man, new beginnings for all. Thank you so much for the support. I didn't know that today. Oh, wow. It's JFK Day. See, we're all learning together. Yeah, you got to remember the double slit experiment. We need an observer now. What are we observing? What are we observing? You have to observe. That's why your attention is the currency of the universe, because they want you to pay attention. Observe it, human. Because they want you to create the reality. I told you a long time ago out on the beach, remember? I said, start creating your life. Otherwise, you will spend the day creating somebody else's life. That's why they want your attention. They constantly want your attention. They want your attention so that you will create the reality. That's why it's called a broadcast. They cast the spell. This correction is needed right now. And it's really, it is overwhelming. The energy, woo, it's palpable right now. You're feeling it. You're feeling it in the heart chakra, pounding away. But everything is being revealed right now. You could see it all. We're seeing listen, we're all hanging together. Some people get off the ride and some people keep going. Some people get off the ride. Some people keep going. That's what we have to stay focused on. Keep going. Everything is free will. Yeah, like Rocky chasing the chicken. Remember that? You can't chase that little chicken. He'll kill you. Feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. Remember that scene? No, it's true though. We have to be quick on our toes right now. You got to be light on your toes. You have to move, right? You got to bob and weave, right? Are we bobbing and weaving in the chat? Bob and weave, son. Be light on your feet. Be light on your toes. It's really unbelievable. I really am feeling it right now. I'm feeling it like never before. I've had actually felt it before, but I haven't felt this way in a long time. I haven't felt this way in a long time. I really could feel it right now. And when you start feeling it, that's why, these unexplained energies that we pick up on, we could kind of explain them when we analyze the Schumann resonance. Carol writes, the quickening is happening right now. Time is speeding up. Linear time is fake. That's okay. No such thing as time. No time at all. It's a good question, Christina. We got tremendous questions in the chat as people are stumbling in. Please, if you've just came in, please, could you kindly smash the like button? It's a great support for this channel. It's going to help others find this message. Because we're shifting timelines right now, and people are saying, what the heck's going on out there? Raven Mars writes, it's an astral roller coaster. We're on the road. I feel it right now. It's like I'm like here right now. Like, we're ready to go. You feel it? We're ready to go. We're ready to go. It's time to go now. We're all shifting timelines. And, you know, it's not an easy feeling. It's not an easy feeling at all. Even right now, I feel like I have to catch my breath. It's crazy. But God is waking us up. Listen, God protects you, and God is going to put you on this higher timeline. The experiences that you have, the changes that you go through, and remember, you now have to become a vibrational match. You need to become you want this timeline, you want this experience, so now you have to become a vibrational match. So what are the changes that we could make in our everyday life to become a vibrational match? If you'd like to join our Patreon, we'll host a live Zoom meeting on this. Again, since of the holiday today, we will do this tomorrow. Switch it up. It's time to shake things up again. We're shaking things up. Pixie Chick writes, eating clean. You got to eat clean right now. And you really see the difference. And the more that you do eat clean, your detoxification is big right now. You're becoming lighter. You're retrieving all of your abilities right now. Your abilities are coming online. You had no clue what you are capable of. The miracles that you're going to perform in the upcoming months, it's unbelievable. All miracle, and we're actually a miracle. This is the miracle of our everyday lives. Look at us all here. We're still here, and we're still going. And I'm really absolutely grateful for all of you. Yeah, it's important to have fruits. I'm very big on the lemons right now. We have to get the electrical current flowing through the body right now because you are an electrical being. Did you know that? And the current has to flow. Everything's got to start flowing right now. Everything has to flow. We felt like we were so stagnant for so long, right? Everything was being held back. You say, oh, I've been held back. Now it's time to move forward again. It's a forward movement. We are now moving forward. Write it in the chat and stay focused. Write it on your blackboard. We're moving forward now. We're not going backwards. We're moving forward. Yeah, we're still standing right now. It's unbelievable that we're still standing. Orange is good as well. Oh, that's interesting. Bay Area writes, use copper wire to help grow your food. I saw something like that, Bay Area. You got to get the electricity, 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 electricity. Extra credit for anyone that knows where that's from in the chat right now. Someone's got to, yeah, electroculture. Yeah, we have a very well-informed, educated community here. Beautiful light warriors, you know. So, Nixon's doing it with tomatoes. Key Love, got it. Schoolhouse Rock, baby. Schoolhouse, remember Schoolhouse Rock? Remember when they taught you things on the TV that were actually good? Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Yeah, we're gonna make all these things great again. It's gonna be a good time learning again. We're gonna have fun. Remember, electricity, electricity. If you are tuned into this world famous video and you have no clue what I'm doing right now, you gotta type in Schoolhouse Rock electricity. And then come back and let us know in the comments after the live stream. Schoolhouse Rock electricity. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, no, it's really it's a good time. It's a good community. Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock was inspiring back then. What happened to all the shows? What are they showing us right now? It's unbelievable. So what are you going to do with your newfound energy? Everything is being restored. Please put a like on the video, comment on this video, share it on all platforms. If you really resonate with this, please subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed, just double check you're still subscribed. We're a beautiful community. We're here every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even put a notification on your phone. Set an alarm if you have to. Just know we'll be here every single day. And just type in Our Everyday Lives into the YouTube search engine. And we're growing every single day. We're moving forward right now. If you're in California, it's 6 a.m. Harley Ray Crystal Shop. You got to get some tremendous crystals from HarleyRayCrystalShop.com. Beautiful. Yeah. We are coast to coast. We're going coast to coast. We're like Shane McMahon going coast to coast right now. I make the joke for one person in the chat. Someone's got to laugh. Bay Area Believer, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Yeah. We are the strong, absolutely. We're rising up like never before. Stay focused on the new timeline. Start creating. I'm grateful for the support. Like, comment, share. Join our Patreon if it calls you. This was a great update and live stream. And again, if you are experiencing the heart chakra activation, let us know in the comments right now. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.